2 Ezra 15 and verse 40. The great and mighty cloud shall be lifted up full of wrath, and the star that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein. And they pour out over every high and eminent places an horrible star, fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the woods and grass of the meadows, and their corn. And they shall go steadfastly into Babylon and make her afraid. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the mighty men and elders and the apostles and the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Again, I'm going to say Shalom. Quick article, some precepts, and we're in the video. This is an article from June 6, international source. It says Ukraine considered dirty bomb attack against Russia. I'm going to read that again. It says Ukraine considered dirty bomb attack against Russia. Let's read on. It says Kyiv's military intelligence plotted to smuggle a radioactive device using light aircraft, Moscow has claimed. Ukrainian military intelligence considered detonating a dirty bomb on Russian territory, the Federal Security Services in Moscow has claimed. Preparations for the terrorist attack were revealed during an investigation to Kyiv's use of light planes for clandestine missions against his neighbor, the agency said. According to the FSB statement released on Tuesday, Ukraine's main Directorate of Intelligence has a special branch operating light aircraft which are intended to fly undetected at low altitudes. The planes can smuggle supplies to saboteurs or conduct surprise bombing sorts, the FSB claimed. I'm going to read that from the top. According to an FSB statement released on Tuesday, Ukraine's main Directorate of the Intelligence has a special branch operating light aircraft which are intended to fly undetected at low altitudes. The planes can smuggle supplies to saboteurs or conduct surprise bombing sorties, the FSB's claimed. The Russian agency released footage of an interview with an alleged Ukrainian pilot who was intercepted while flying one such mission. Identified as Dmitry Shemensky, he was detained in May in Tula region, some 200 kilometers south of Moscow, when his plane landed to deliver drone parts and explosives for a planned attack on Russian military airfield. The pilot claimed the GUR leadership had considered using the same tactics to prepare a dirty bomb attack in Russia. A dirty bomb is a conventional explosive device covered with radioactive material which contaminates a large area around it after detonating. The FSB also published an interrogation video of another apparent Ukrainian captive. A military plot named Alexander Morzov, who said he was arrested after being forced to land when his small plane was damaged during a secret mission in Russia. His task was to bomb a fuel deposit in Bryansk region bordering Ukraine. He explained the incident was initially reported in April. The Russian government has accused Ukraine of launching a series of sabotage operations on its soil, including 2 separate kamikaze drone strikes in Moscow. The first attack last month targeted the Kremlin, while the other resulted in 3 drones hitting residential buildings in and around the Russian capital on Monday last week. The incident prompted a retaliatory strike on the GUR's headquarters in Kyiv. That's the end of that article, and I'm going to tell y'all something. You know, New York City, this region, okay, they think it's bad with forest fire, smoke blowing over these cities in this region. And it's a taste of things to come. It's a big warning sign of things to come. And you know, the Most High, like he mocked the Egyptians, he's already mocking your so-called elites in these latter days. In the heat of their pride month, he done smoked it out already. And it's a warning. Okay, I just got out of there from that job. And it looked like a scene from Terminator without the destruction. But the smoke, it was a very heavy, uncomfortable odor out there, right? And it, you know, for older people, I'm certain, I mean, I didn't see it, or maybe I just missed it. A lot of citizens, or some of the citizens in New York City, they had to wear a mask or face coverings, you know, things of that nature, because it's pretty bad out there right now. And that's the Lord, okay? That's the Lord just mocking these wicked elites before this destruction play out. And it's a warning sign of a future judgment that's coming to Babylon the Great. That's the only way to look at it. And if NATO, by way of America, managed to successfully achieve a dirty bomb by way of Ukraine and strike Moscow, America gonna go up in nuclear fire very fast. Y'all already know the retaliatory strike that's gonna follow with that. In other words, if they're successful in ever doing that, you could kiss America goodbye. As I said in the recent video, okay, that Joel 3 gonna play out real quick. It's just something to think about. Let's read that. We go in the video. Let's read that. It's a big warning sign, family. Joel 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days and that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. We'll read that from the top. Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, and I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And that's going into the scattered 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? That's going into the scattered 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Okay? The people set up in the land post-World War II, they're not scattered. That's plain. But that's going into the true Israelites that's waking up in these latter days. Okay, all the camps worldwide waking up, warning the people of this coming judgment. Because it will come to pass, Slakia. It will come to pass. Okay? It won't just be a smoke odor through America's major cities like New York. This place gonna be burnt away. Okay? That's that Revelations 18 account. This place is gonna be destroyed. Okay, and it will never ever be inhabited again. Going into the day of the Lord's judgment against the wicked. Okay. But I want to share that small article. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Israel, I love y'all. We got next. Shalom.